Hello and welcome to this introduction to multi-factor authentication on SIP Trunk Call Manager, Business Continuity and Inbound. This video will refer to SIP Trunk Call Manager throughout, but many of the actions required will be the same whether you are logging into Inbound, SIP Trunk Call Manager or the Business Continuity portal. In this video, we will show you how multi-factor authentication or MFA is enabled and configured via the portal. Please note, you'll need administration rights to enable, change or disable multi-factor authentication on SIP Trunk Call Manager. Once enabled, MFA validation requires a separate device that can support an authenticator app, such as Microsoft Authenticator. You should ensure these devices are available to all users who wish to validate through MFA. Multi-factor authentication adds an additional layer of security to your accounts by using a second source of validation on top of your username and password. When enabled, users will be required to input their SIP Trunk Call Manager username and password as usual, as well as a separate 6-digit password generated by an authenticator app. This ensures strict user verification. Multi-factor authentication must be enabled at the company level by a SIP Trunk Call Manager administrator. Once logged into the SIP Trunk Call Manager portal, navigate to Administration on the left-hand side, and then Company MFA. The options for MFA are as follows: MFA Disabled, which is the previous default setting; MFA Enabled, optional for everyone. MFA will be optional for all users with this setting. MFA Enabled, mandatory for everyone. This ensures everyone is required to validate via MFA. Once the desired MFA option has been selected, simply click Save. If MFA needs to be removed from a company, return to the Company MFA option on the Administration section and select MFA Disabled before clicking Save. To confirm this change, you will need to type Disable MFA in the following text box. Please note that users will have to complete the initial registration again if MFA is ever reactivated. If you have selected the MFA Enabled User Opt-in setting for your SIP Trunk Call Manager company, you'll need to assign the ability to manage MFA for each required user. Select Administration from the left-hand side of the home screen and select User. Choose the required user from the drop-down menu. From the right section, find the Access to Manage Own MFA right from the available list, then click the left directional arrow to move it to the assigned box. This provides the ability for this user to manage their own MFA. Click Save to confirm this action. First time setup and the new login process for MFA is detailed in the multi-factor authentication user guide video. Process is the same for both administrator and voice user accounts.